Hey guys, what's up everyone? Welcome or welcome back again to another video from the Apex Predator Billiards Training Club. My name is ApexElgenio, your aspiring professional pool player and pool instructor straight out of the small island of Jamaica. And of course, I'm bringing to you here another match from the recently concluded Kaleido Cup Qualifiers tournament that was held on Hagley Park Road in Kingston at the Mystixs Sports Bar. Now the matchup that I have for you today is in fact with a veteran in the sport, an old school type player by the name of Damian S.Y.M.Z. And of course, I've grown up hearing this gentleman's name. In fact, we are from the same area, but we are from two different era in the game. Of course, he was representing my area, that is Mandeville, Manchester, in the earlier years. I grew up hearing stories about this gentleman, and since he started coming back on the scene over the past couple years, I think I have only had 2 matchups with him. I've not yet had an 8-ball matchup with him, but I've had a 9-ball matchup with him in which I don't remember the scoreline, but I know that I was the winner at a different venue. Now, of course, this is the losers bracket, and we're going to be playing a short race to 3 9-ball here. So just jump right into the rack. It's a pretty quick match, not going to take a lot of time here. Let's have a look at Damian S.Y.M.Z break. He's using, in fact, he's not using a professional cue. He's just using one of those cues that you'd find in the pool hall. He's just that type of player, not really big on having his personal cues. But let's see how he goes about his business in this match. And you can see that he had a really powerful break there. Less than textbook type break, in my opinion. He was just blasting into the rack, and of course here got a ball down and he was successful. Now he decides to go somewhat for a safety here. He has a really steep back cut on the one, so I definitely thought that that was more of a safety here. Now he has left me with a little tricky shot here. There's a slight combination that is available on the 1-5 here, but I'm gonna have to definitely overcut the one a little bit. Now what you're gonna see in this match mainly is a contrasting difference between the match. Oh, that's a nice shot there by ApexElgenio. Cue ball's a little bit out of control here and kind of left me a little bit long here on the one. In fact, I may have snookered myself here on the one. So nice opening shot. No, not really settled. Came in. I'm coming from a defeat, as you would have seen from my previous matchup against Calhoun Melville, the Silver Fox. So that match, definitely, this one started almost 5 minutes after. So I was really still in the frame of mind after losing such a match that was, to my own doing. I inflicted my own wounds in that match, so I definitely had to get my mind set on playing this player here. Now kicking at the one there and leaving S.Y.M.Z with an open pot, potting that in the side and playing a nice cheeky position here on the 2. Now what you'll see here, and giving you an unbiased opinion based on my observation. Of course, the reasons why I record myself is of course to monitor how I'm playing, as well as to see if I can find any useful knowledge from different style of players. And you'll see how Damian S.Y.M.Z go about his business here. He really is the field type player. You will notice that he has a very contrasting difference in his style of play. He's not very methodical. He's more like get down, see the line of the shot, pop the shot. That's the type of player he is. And I mean, in this rack alone, he started to send a message to me immediately. As I said, that we have had one battle before this at a different venue, and I was fortunately the winner because I had played, I'd broken run a rack, I had gotten a combination on the 9, and I had also, I think he was just coming to his own in that match. So I'm not sure if he's even thinking about that that matchup, but I know I was, you know, using the momentum, knowing that I had defeated him in a previous matchup here. Now, he unfortunately missed a shot there and leave me with the 6th ball into the side. And again, nice spot there. And you'll notice, guys, I want you to pay close attention when it is that you see I have a difficult shot. I kept doing something in my stroke, which is something that I've written down in my notes, because I know that it will affect me in the future if I don't get it out of my game here. So I will make note of it whenever I see it happens here. Now I have the pot here on the 7, and I try to use stun follow here. I should have really used stun draw maybe to get onto the left side, but you know, as I told you, I'm on a different table again, so I'm skipping tables. I played on table 1 against Stephen. I played table 2 against Calhoun. Now I'm playing on table 3. So I haven't gotten a chance to really play more than 1 matches on one table. And every table plays a little different in terms of the speed, in terms of how the cushion reacts. So this particular shot here, I kind of felt in my mind, that I needed to play with stun draw to land on the left side of the 9. But I played with stun follow, hoping that the cue ball will float up into position, but it has left me here on the 50-yard line. Now there again, you see where I pointed my finger at the spot, and that is a technique that I've been using, and it has really given me a lot of success. Of course, not in this circumstance here, but I have a 45-degree cut shot here. Difficult putt, especially when you're using the bridge. So I'm gonna have to chop this 9 ball in backwards and try to get here. And you can see I kind of twist the arm a little bit there and missing the 9 and leaving it over the pocket. And as you can see, Damian S.Y.M.Z is a really good shot maker, so I know that this will be no problem for him to get down. So a little bit of a shaky start there. You know, he broke the rock, he started to run out, he gave me a half a chance, well, a full chance in fact, and I kind of messed it up here. And now just giving him back the table, and now he has popped the 9 to take a 1-0 lead here. All right, so off to a really shaky start. Tough match, as I said. Coming into this match took only 5 minutes because I just lost a brutal match against Calhoun Melville. If you haven't seen that matchup, a link is pinned in the comments or in the description of this video. You can check that out. That match, I had it in the bag, but by my own doing, I inflicted the own wounds on myself, and I lost that match by missing some uncharacteristic shot here. And as you remembered, guys, I told you that as I'm about to break off, so far I've broken 7 games, 7 racks of 9 ball, and I've not potted a ball on the break, which is quite astonishing here, because usually, as I said, getting a ball down is crucial. Even at this level, it is important to get a ball down on the break. Now have a look here at my break here. Lots of power in that break. Pretty fast backstroke. You're not able to see exactly how the ball spread, but let's have a look at the break. I'm pretty straight with my stroke, but there was a lot of power in that break. And I guess once again, based on just my body language here, just walking away from the table, it doesn't seem as if a ball has gone down on the break, or has it? All right, so this is my first successful break. This is about 12.5% success on the break, because this is my first time that I potted a ball on the break in 9 ball in this tournament so far. So now I have a slight look on the 1 here. This is a really nice safety, overcutting the 1 here. Let's have a look at that replay here. Really nice, overcutting the 1 towards the side rail, bringing it down towards the short rail, which will definitely not leave my opponent with a shot. And so with a lot of energy left on the cue ball, it floats up to the top side of the table and kind of use 1 or 2 balls here as cover. So that was a really nice start there to this rack, because I don't have a look at the 1. Now, as I told you, that Damian S.Y.M.Z has a very contrasting style towards the game. He's not using a professional cue, and he's not using any systems. He's just using feel and natural ability. So he kicks here at the 1. Really nice touch. Let's have a look at that replay here. He kicks at the 1. Notice that as he touches the cushion, it kind of widens a little bit. And that was risky because had he kicked at the one from behind, he potentially could have ticked the ball into the pocket. So I kind of felt like he got a little bit lucky there on that kick. But it was a good touch, and it kind of worked out in his favor here because he has not left me with anything offensive here. Now, as I told you guys in the previous matchup, that the defensive part of the game is the part of the game that I really excel at. I really enjoy this part of the game, playing mind tricks with my opponent, playing a chess game with my opponent. And once again, you can see there that I have protected my object ball here. Now, notice that how Damian S.Y.M.Z goes down on the shot. He just kind of use feel. And like I said, I'm not big on feel systems. I'm okay with it, Of course, when you're under pressure or you're in an intense match, you always want to have a feel for it. So maybe it is that Damian has a lot of in fact, he does have a lot of experience because, as I said, he's a veteran in the game. He's been playing for many, many years. I believe he stopped playing. I don't know the full story on why he stopped, but all I know is that I used to hear his name called a lot as a young amateur player coming up. So, again, it's still a privilege here to be on the same table with this veteran gentleman here in the sport. So, kicking 2 rails at that, I'm not sure if the intent that he had there was to kick 2 rails, but it was a good touch regardless, and he has left me here with nothing offensive here. So, overcutting the one, coming 2 rails, trying to hide the cue ball behind the cluster. Ooh, so unfortunate there. Oh dear, oh dear. Cannot believe that. Wow. That is really, really unfortunate and really unlucky, because if you notice where the one ball was, had I just maybe played a hair thinner on the one, I would have gotten that one ball up to the short rail and hide it behind the 7 ball here. But S.Y.M.Z is on the attack, right? There's a lot of problems on the table because you can see that the 4 ball, I believe, or is that the 8 ball is tied up with the 7. So S.Y.M.Z is going to play a safety here, and I really, really like this safety. This is definitely, you can see that there's a lot of experience in his game, because a lot of players would more focus on just leaving distance. S.Y.M.Z is leaving distance, and he's wedging up the cue ball behind the object ball here. So he has locked off a couple of options. He's made it difficult for me to play the 1 rail kick in the same direction that he played the safety. So I'm going to have to go for a 2 rail kick. Now, S.Y.M.Z, I think he is familiar with the fact that my kicking skills is in the high 80s, high 90s. So he definitely considered how he was playing that safety. And woo, so close once again. I'm not off. As I told you guys, my kicking skills is in the high 80s, high 90s. But depending on the pressure, depending on the opponent, depending on the score line, depending on a lot of variables, you will find that sometimes I will come a hair short. You can see S.Y.M.Z there just deliberating whether or not it is that I'm on 2 foul, because I had scratched first, and then now on that second one here I have committed another foul. Once again, he's going for the 3 foul, and notice what he does here. Really, really nice. He just rolls the object ball into a cluster, making it difficult for me to get contact. And just like how he did in the second safety that he played, he does it again, where he wedges up the cue ball against the object ball, taking away the options of a 1 rail or a 2 rail kick. So now here I have a couple of options that I could do. You can see I'm just kind of moving a little bit faster than I would normally move on the table, but I'm trying to add a little bit more flair, a little bit more, moving, because I know that my shot clock time management around the table is poor. It is something that I have to be working on. So I'm looking at all the options here. I'm looking at the 1 rail kick at the moment, but the 5 ball there seems to be quite big, so that doesn't look a liable option. And what makes this shot even more difficult is the fact that I'm going to have to be bridging over the 3 ball. So that makes the shot a little bit more difficult. So as you can see, it's taking a little bit of time for me to conjure a path for the cue ball. But seems as if I figured out one. I'm looking at the 3 rail kick. Remember that I don't know how the table plays. I do have an idea of how the diamond system works on most tables, but you will find sometimes, like in this example here, where the object ball, the cue ball, pardon me, will come a little long or a little short. So there, S.Y.M.Z has successfully completed the 3 foul rule on me there, and that usually doesn't happen to me because I usually tend to get very close, or I believe probably about 60% of the time I always seem to make contact on my object ball, even in the toughest of situations here. Now remember that this is a race to 3, so S.Y.M.Z already is on the hill, and now I can safely tell you that I'm under pressure. But how was I feeling in this match, guys? I can tell you that I kind of felt like everything was kind of going against me. Let's have a look at S.Y.M.Z break before we continue. Another powerful punch break there, getting a couple of balls down. Let's have a look at the replay here. Lots of body movement, lots of power. Nice follow through, a little bit unorthodox type of follow through. If you kind of notice how Stephen does his follow through compared to how Calhoun Melville does his follow through, S.Y.M.Z has a follow through as well, but it's more exaggerated. It's more like punch, hit the object ball as hard as you can and try to get a ball down. So already S.Y.M.Z down, very field type player, not very methodical, but very experienced, as you can see. So you know that he's been playing the game for a little while here, and he has gotten, let me see here, he has 5 balls left on the table. That means he would have gotten 2 balls down, 3 balls down on the break, and he just popped the 1 ball here. So now he's going for the 3, and he's gonna perhaps draw the cue ball up for the 5. The angle here that he has allows him to draw to the right side of the 5. So he stunts into the side rail, comes out, and this is really nice. Seems as if S.Y.M.Z is gonna run this rock out and end my run, but let's see. We all know that it doesn't end until that 9 ball is potted into the pocket here. So he's gonna cut the 5 using the 9 ball as a stopper. But I don't think he committed himself completely to that shot, so he has given me a chance. And as you can see, guys, all you need in this game of 9 ball is a chance. Now, even if it's not an offensive chance, you still want to be grateful that you're back on the table, because when you're on the table, you can come up with something. You can get a fluke, you can get lucky, something can happen. It's better than him running out at the moment. So I'm pretty happy to be back on the table, even though I'm 2-0 down in a race to 3. I still gotta have hope. I still gotta play the game how the game is supposed to be played, and I still have to have confidence in myself here. So I'm going for the full 1 rail kick, because if I can make this, I should be able to hold position for the 6. And I got a little bit lucky there. I kind of came behind the 5. Definitely a bit lucky, because I could have scratched, and had I scratched, we could basically call this match over here, and it would have been quite a short video. But S.Y.M.Z has a look at the 5, rolls it in. Now he has a pot here on the 6. I'm not sure if it's a little steeper than he wants. I'm sure that he would have wanted a little bit more revolution on the cue ball here. But let's see, he's aiming low, which means that it's very steep. It's a little bit heavy. Okay, so he was actually playing for the side, but he missed the 6 ball. And you can see he's a little bit exasperated with missing that 6, because he kind of, walked away, head up into the air. Wow. Wow. Didn't expect that at all. So 2 unexpected chances in this. And earlier when I told you guys, and I want you to have a look at this shot here. As I'm about to try to cut the 6, watch my back arm here. As I go into my stroke, I pull back. And why did I do that? That usually happens. And let's have a look at the replay here. I go forward into the stroke, pull back my arm, moving my body, moving my hand, moving my bridge hand. It's all chaotic, and usually that happens whenever I'm very anxious or whenever I'm in a tough spot, and sometimes even when I'm using side spin. So again, that pocket seems to be an arch nemesis for both S.Y.M.Z, Damian S.Y.M.Z, and yours truly, ApexElgenio. So We're kind of battling to get this 6 down, and it's going to continue for a little while because now S.Y.M.Z is snookered behind. That's a nice touch. Again, the cue ball is kind of spreading a little bit wide on him here because surely you can see that that cue ball caught the second rail, chipped the 6 from behind, and then touched the rail again. So I guess you can safely say that that was a fairly good hit. Again, he has left me with the 6 ball here. It's a slight back cut, so I'm going to have to move the cue ball a couple of cushions. And again, too much speed. Watch that cue ball getting out of control. Almost scratching and selling out again. So it's a constant battle because S.Y.M.Z has missed the 6 ball twice, I believe. I have missed the 6 ball twice. So it's a constant battle. S.Y.M.Z should run out because this is pretty easy. But he's missed the 6 again. What is happening here? This is absolutely crazy. I've never seen two, and I wouldn't call us a pro level player. As I told you, I've always been using the tagline an aspiring pro because I'm still having a lot of things to learn. I'm having to learn how to control my composure under pressure. So I'm an aspiring pro, but S.Y.M.Z definitely has been out of the game for a while, so I can't really blame him for missing certain uncharacteristic shot. He has more of an excuse than I do because I do practice pool a lot, so I shouldn't be missing. But again, here just trying to get control of this rack and trying to play a safety, but haven't snookered him behind the 9, but I've left him tough. Now, in this particular shot, what I noticed in S.Y.M.Z stroke here is that he has really good fundamentals. If you notice here, and you will look on the replay if there is one available, when he shoots the 6, notice that he has no head movement, no body movement. He strokes right through the cue ball. Let's have a look at the replay here. He strokes right through the cue ball. He has his head down. Everything is still. So there's only one variable that is left that could contribute towards him missing there, and that is the fact that he has missed the contact point on the 6. But I really recognize that he has very good fundamentals. He's very disappointed, as you can see, just walking away from the table there, and just, kind of amazed at the fact that he had missed that tough 6, and it was a tough position on the 7. So let's see here, trying to play a safety. Just kind of banking the 6 ball down towards this rail here. As you realize that we've been missing the 6 for more than about 3, 4, 5 minutes maybe. So we've been missing. So I'm trying to maybe lock him up behind the 9 here. Didn't work out, leaving him tough. So let's see what he does. Is he going for the offensive bank or offensive cut? Or is he going for the 9? That's crazy. Wow. And again, not leaving me anything easy. It looks to be an easy pot here on the 6, but the position on the 7 is difficult, and I'm bridging. And once again, pay attention to how my back arm, guys. Pay attention to my head movement. Lots of body movement in that stroke. And that's a poor execution there by ApexElgenio. You can see a shake of the head. Very disappointed. I'm not getting anything easy. Even though S.Y.M.Z is definitely, getting the better rolls. Once he misses, he's just leaving me tough. Either he's leaving me tough on the shot, or he's leaving me easy on the shot, but tough on the position here. But he has an easy layout here. Can you actually believe this, guys? 2 strong players battling just to sink 3 balls. It's absolutely crazy. And once again here, S.Y.M.Z has missed a straight in 7. This is crazy. Absolutely amazing. And once again, he hasn't leave me with anything tough, anything easy, pardon me. He's not leaving me. He's leaving me with bangs. He's leaving me with bridging over an object ball. So now I'm going to have to try to construct some sort of safety. I want to kind of back cut the one onto the short rail here. And that's a complete sellout. I truly, based on just how I'm playing here, and you can see a smile on S.Y.M.Z's face here, finally getting the chance. You can see Richie P at the back. You can see Adrian Drizzy at the back also saying that, okay, S.Y.M.Z, this is it. You've finally defeated the Apex here. And now he has a pot here on the 7. May have to go a couple of cushions around, in fact. So pots the 7. Oh, he's missed the 7 again. Ho, ho, ho. Oh dear, what is happening? What is happening in this match? This is absolutely crazy. We missed the 6 ball at least 3 times each. We've missed the 7 ball twice. I'm playing poorly. So definitely I deserve to lose this match based on just my performance at the moment here. But once again, let's have a look at this. Here is where I see that I get a little bit anxious. See? Dipping my elbow, pointing the cue in the air, using side spin, selling out again. So you can see, shake up the head. I kind of accepted my fate here. I know that I wasn't playing well, coming off the back end of a defeat there from Calhoun. And S.Y.M.Z once again. Ooh, catching the nipple of the side pocket, bumping up. But he's gone down so fast. Look at that. He's gone down, not allowing any doubt to come into his mind. He tries to bank at the 9. And look at what he has left me here. Once again, another tough shot. Now, this shot here is where I knew that I had more of a chance to win the match. Here is a replay of a couple of videos that I did on my channel with the 4-rail bank. And this shot is known as an exhibition shot. Many players know of the shot, but they don't necessarily do the shot when it comes up in an event. Let's have a look at what I was saying in this previous video.
Like that one, perfectly into the pocket. Cue ball sometimes will go a bit forward and go across the line of the trajectory, whilst of course sometimes
and that is the tutorial behind me teaching you how to play the 4-rail bank. Now this is in fact coming from another match that I had at my home area, where my opponent here, Courtney Gibson, left me with an awkward pot. And once again, I show you here that the shot that I played in this tournament was completely intentional. It wasn't a lucky roll, and you'll hear the reaction of the crowd. Beautiful shot there by ApexElgenio, and it was a practice match. This one also, for those of you guys who are just subscribed to the channel over the past couple months, you'd have seen also this video from one of my practice sessions versus Shane. I actually executed yet again another 4-rail bank.
Greatness always occur. And here's one of my traditional shots. I do not recommend this shot, by the way. Do check the link in the description. I will show you how you can calculate.
And notice how I'm aligning up the shot here by diamonds. I'm actually on the 3-3 diamond here. So I'm going to be banking this ball coming around.
Takes the 8 ball around 4 rails. So let's see.
Very steady.
This is nice.
Beautiful shot there.
Nice.
So what you're about to see, I kind of felt like a lot of the players here, they gave me a reaction at the end, but I kind of still feel like they thought that I was lucky. And you would have seen this on my Instagram shorts. You'd have also seen this on my YouTube shorts as well. This 4-rail bank. Notice how I'm aligning the object ball on the 3-3 diamond. Now the cue ball is inside the potting angle of the natural 4-rail bank. So I'm going to have to overcut the 9 slightly. And I may have to use just a hair, maybe just a hair of side spin to get the object ball around 4 rails. And remember guys, I do not know this table, so it's a big risk. Wow. You can hear the reaction of the crowd. You can see Adrian Drizzy walking away. You can also hear some other person saying, "Shot Apex." So I had to show you those clips guys, because a lot of the times when you play big shots, a lot of players will think, and even you yourself will think, that that was coincidence. Have you ever done that shot before? I've done this shot perhaps more than 100 times in my life. In practice, in matches, even on money games, I've done this shot. So definitely I wanted to show you that this is not the first time that I've done this. I've done this plenty of times in previous matches. So after executing that shot, I kind of felt this adrenaline running through my body guys, and I kind of felt like I had a chance. Now even though I end up winning the next rack, that next rack was also just as poor of an execution as the ones that I've been playing. This rack was completely poor by both players, myself and Damian S.Y.M.Z. So I kind of felt like Damian kind of gave me back a chance because he had multiple opportunities to end this match here. But let's see. This is my second break off. Once again, very similar break off to what I had here. Kind of dipping my body a little bit there, hoping for a ball to get down. But really nice break there. I got a ball down. So now I am pretty successful. I'm 100% successful on my break off in this match. Unlike in the two previous matches, I was really unsuccessful here. But getting a ball down and having an opening pot here, well, I don't really have a big offensive pot. I have to bank at this 2-ball because the 2-ball is well below the side pocket. So I'm going to have to go for the bank. So I'm staying offensive because I'm still having that adrenaline from that last 4-rail bank. That was such a beautiful bank there. Wow. Nice, really close, but I got a little bit fortunate here, leaving the 2-ball on the short rail. So S.Y.M.Z doesn't have anything offensive. Let's see if he's going to try to construe some sort of safety here. He double hits the 2-ball. Not sure if it was intentional, but he double hits the 2-ball and leaving me difficult once again. So I'm going to try to construct a safety, and notice how I'm measuring up the angles. I'm looking at position. This is a system that I don't want to call it a system. Well, it is in fact a system. It's a safety system that I've come up with. I've not yet done the video and I've not yet released any form of signs. But notice what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to overcut the 2-ball, carrying the cue ball 3 rails, potentially 4 rails behind the object ball here to hide behind the 9. Notice you see I'm dipping because I'm trying to wedge it up there. So that was intentional. Now even though I've left the 2-ball wide open here towards the side or even straight down for S.Y.M.Z, I was satisfied because my intent on this shot was done well. Alright, so S.Y.M.Z went for the straight down pot, and you can see that S.Y.M.Z is starting to be affected by the countless amount of uncharacteristic misses that he's had between the last rack and this one here. So once again, leaving me with an open pot. So now I have the 4-ball all the way down here, and I have the 2-ball that is in the pocket. So let's see here. I'm gonna try to, as you can see, I'm 5 feet 4 inches tall, guys, so I'm gonna have to be stretching a little bit here. So I'm gonna be potting the 2, coming 2 rails. This is not too bad. Coming into the line of the 3 for the side. I'm on the wrong side of the 3 here, so that's going to be difficult for me to get back onto the 4. So it looks like I'm going for a safety. So I'm going to be banking the 3. Don't want that to get into the side. Need the 6-ball to cover up. So I got a little bit lucky here, because if that ball had banked into the side, I would have been in so much trouble. So S.Y.M.Z down quickly, going for a 2-rail here, missing. And there you can see weaknesses being shown, because like I said, guys, the kicking aspect of the game, 9-ball is a game that's played in Jamaica, but it's not played as much as 8-ball. So a lot of the times you're going to find that the safety aspect of the game and the kicking aspect of the game is what I mainly use to defeat majority of the opponents in Jamaica here whenever I'm playing, because I practice a lot of rotation pool. But like I said, I'm just one of the very few players that practice a lot of 9-ball and 10-ball pool here. So I kind of feel like I have an advantage in terms of, winning this match. Even from the start, I always knew that I had an advantage, but it didn't work out so well because I was missing so many shots. But he has left me back. He has let me back here in the match. Now I have the 5-ball that's top under the 9. So position on the 9, on the 5 here is going to be crucial. Let's see how I get position here. Looks like I'm going to be spinning the rock a couple of cushions. Oh, this is beautiful. Wow, beautiful positional play here. Oh, really nice. Landing dead perfect. That's worth a replay here. Using some top left-hand spin. Spinning 2, 3. Floating across the positional zone. Speed is crucial here. And you can see that I'm willing the cue ball here to just land perfectly on the 5. And that's beautiful. Really, really nice there by ApexElgenio. And just kind of finding a gear, you know. I know I've been struggling. I've been struggling a bit because I've been missing so many shots. The pocket is a bit tight. The table is played a little bit different from the other 2 matches that I played here. But once again here, pushing through the cue ball, coming 2 cushions. I'm a little short because I was definitely playing for the middle of the table. But I've come a little bit short. I still have a pot here on the 6. Still have a pot here on the 6. I'm waiting for Francine, which is our rising B plus player that is coming up in the ranks. She started coming back on the scene after about 9 years. So she's playing in the tournament on the female section. But I still have a pot here on the 6. I'm going to have to play short side position here on the 7. And as I told you guys, I've been missing quite a bit. And ooh, there, oh there, missing. Let's have a look at the replay. Let's see if there's any body movement. There isn't, but you can see after shooting the shot, I kind of pull back my cue. And I'm not sure how much does that affect the shot, because I kind of pull back my cue after the shot was completed. But let me know, guys, if those are some really bad habits, especially when I'm anxious or when I'm in a really tricky position. I kind of do stuff like that. So I'm very much aware of that, and I'm now taking note of that. And I need to work on trying to stay down on my shot and be more confident here. Beautiful pot there on the 6 on S.Y.M.Z. And now S.Y.M.Z. has gotten the ultimate opportunity here to finish the rack. Wow. It's a gruesome defeat if S.Y.M.Z. is to complete this here. And S.Y.M.Z. has been missing a lot. And just by his body language, we are not able to get a good vantage point. But just by me approaching the table, S.Y.M.Z. has bobbled the object ball here. Wow. This is definitely turning. It's a turn of events here. And nothing seems to be going right. Because even when I had to go rail first there on the 7, the cue ball overrolled, leaving me with a steeper cut than I needed to. Wow. You can see that I'm a little bit trying to find that comfort zone, trying to, gather myself, because the cue ball is overrolling. I'm missing uncharacteristic shots. My position plays a bit off. I'm coming off the back end of a defeat in about 5 minutes from that last defeat. So I haven't gotten time to settle. But here, I'm going for the steep cut. I'm going to let the cue ball go a little bit here. Let's have a look. Watch that back arm again. Cue ball out of control. Getting somewhat of a perfect position. Let's have a look at the back arm. You can see that turn in the arm there. I made the shot. But you can see, notice the reaction of the cue ball coming off the short cushion. It had some spin on it. Some sort of spin. And I got lucky because it caught 1, 2, 3, 4 cushions. That definitely was not my intention. I was just hoping to come 1, 2 rails and float up to the short side position of the 9. But I got a bit lucky, and now I have the perfect chance here to level the score at 2 apiece. So I can't miss this shot now, Apex. This is your ultimate chance. And believe it or not, it seems as if the misses won't go away, because as easy as this 9 ball is, and as embarrassed as I am here, I missed the 9. Absolutely crazy. Overcut by almost a half a diamond. That is crazy. I don't know what happened, guys. Don't ask me what happened. I wasn't nervous. I maybe have rushed the shot a little bit. I didn't calm myself down. I think because I almost scratched or I misplayed position, I kind of went down and didn't calm myself down. But S.Y.M.Z. is going for the bank, and here it is. Ooh, the cue ball, the object ball, the 9 ball is sitting in the pocket. Reprieve for ApexElgenio. A chance that should not have been given. I'm feeling a lot more confident. And if you remember, guys, in rat number 1, where S.Y.M.Z gave me a chance and I landed on the 50-yard line for the 9 ball, I had to use the bridge to cut the 9 and it stood into the pocket, which gave S.Y.M.Z rat number 1. So this is definitely reprieve for S.Y.M.Z, for ApexElgenio here. And now the tables have turned, and of course here everything is now balanced out. I missed a 9, S.Y.M.Z has missed a 9. We're both on the hill. We're both having a horrific match. But you know, sometimes you've got to fight, you've got to get lucky. Like in this case here, S.Y.M.Z got lucky, I got lucky. It is what it is. Going into rat number 3. Beautiful break there by S.Y.M.Z. Once again, very powerful. Lots of body movement. Not the most textbook type follow through on the break, but lots of power. Object body spreading, getting the 7 ball down, I believe. And let's see if he has a look at the lowest numbered ball. He has a look at the 1 ball, which is towards the left side rail here. So it's getting down. It's a beautiful break. And this is not the first time that we've seen him getting a break like this, because in rat number 2, I believe, or is it rat number 3, he got a powerful break and was running out and missed the 6 into the top left. So let's see if he can complete. He pots the 3, breaks open the 4. Beautiful. Really nice. Now he has the 4. He has a little bit of an awkward angle. He's kind of struggling with the bridge here. I'm not sure. He looks like he's generating some power. Stroking through. Ooh. Coming off the edge of the 6 there. Unfriendly bump. So this is having him fall out of line. Now he has to make a really steep long cut here on the 5. All he has to do is just make the 5, because automatic position here on the 6. Let's look at his back arm here again, because we can't see anything, so it's a little bit quick. That's way too quick, in my opinion. In my humble opinion, I kind of feel like that's way too quick. But wow, he has given ApexElgenio a chance. And this is not the first time, as you would have been watching the whole entire match, this is not the first time that ApexElgenio has gotten a chance to run out. I have not capitalized on any of S.Y.M.Z error. Will I be able to capitalize in this match here? This is on the hill. There's no more room for error here, ApexElgenio. So you've got to, it's just 4 balls on the table. You've gotten the ultimate chance. And you can see Calhoun playing his 3rd match. He's in the frame. You know, he defeated me, so he's playing his 3rd round match there. But let's see. Focus here. Cue ball seems to be tracking towards the side. That's at least what I was worried about. But I was nowhere near scratching, so that's good. Just taking the time out here, just walking around the table. And you can see I'm moving a little bit more efficient around the table. You know, taking it easy, because it's the last rack. There's no more missing allowed. Everything is laid out easy. 1 rail coming back down towards the middle of the table and leaving me with a off straight pot here on the 8. And all I have to do here, guys, is just to pop this 8, go into the side rail and come back anywhere out towards the middle of the table here. Once I get this 8 down, then the 9 ball is easy. And this is the first look at you guys having how much my stroke, and still some head movement there. A lot of the times, guys, when you miss easy pots, you may think that it's your stroke, but sometimes it's just the body movement and the head movement. But ApexElgenio has prevailed in this match by the luck of the pool gods. Shake S.Y.M.Z hands there. By the luck of the pool gods, I escape here. And I have defeated Damian S.Y.M.Z here for the 2nd time. 3-2. He had it. He had it in his grasp. Just like in the last match, I had it in my grasp to defeat Calhoun when I missed that easy 8 to get back to the 9. In fact, when I missed that easy 9, in fact, to defeat Calhoun or to level up with Calhoun. These things do happen, guys. But I do hope that you enjoyed the match. You know, there was a lot of uncharacteristic misses. You know, the position play wasn't top tier. But, you know, for me, this was more important than it was for Damian S.Y.M.Z. Because he's just coming back onto the scene. I'm definitely into this because I'm playing for a spot to represent Jamaica in the Kaleido Cup coming in October. Specifically October 19th to 21st. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you. I thank you for subscribing. Thank you for leaving your comments in the comment section. And continue to support the channel as I continue to improve my game to the next level. And as I aspire to become a professional player and represent my country on a larger scale. So until next time, take care. Next up on the channel, I'll be playing against Rennie Barrett. That's also going to be a very good match as well. So stay tuned and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.